Next on our list is Northam, which of course has that old mine up there where they have the Oppikopi musical festival. That's closer towards Sun City. Zondereinde is what it's called. And then the new future of the business is the larger Booysendal asset, which is over there towards the eastern limb, towards Steelpoort and Bushbuck Ridge and that sort of environment. Market capitalization 23.7 billion rand. It's a fully empowered entity. It has a vehicle which Lazarus Sim, Brian Moseshla and others put together with PIC assistance. Paul Dunn, the CEO. It's coming up with a market cap there of 23.7 billion. For some reason, no PE or dividend yield obtainable, but I guess that could be to do with reorganization and write-downs and restructuring or something. Normally that's the case.
Yeah, I think there's no earnings at the moment on that front. So probably negative earnings and it doesn't come up on your radar screen.
How do you feel about them though? Because I mean, it's a mine which is old to generating revenues and another one which is new. It used to be talked about Booysendal as an asset that was going to take an enormous big development shaft, but they decided to do it on a kind of earn as you go kind of basis with a more limited outlook.
I think they had no other option on that. So if they can develop those over time, what they've done with the Zambezi Pref one is brilliant, where they empowered themselves by 31% because they didn't have a BE structure in place, and those guys actually put the money up front for that structure.
Because the Zambezi Plat thing, the way it works is that they actually issued a Pref share, which the PRC mostly bought.
And I think where they issued is about a 14% or
like a
prime
huge
plus 3.5% or something that they pay. So as long as Northam stands, you're getting prime plus 3.5%, or whatever the price did over time. I think it's back to where it's been issued, so you probably earn 13.5% on the Pref share at the moment.
But of course, the core underneath it all is whether Northam, the asset, actually manages to generate the cash flows.
Look, Anglo Plats went for the selling some businesses. Impala went for rights issuing and getting 4 billion on balance sheet. These guys, the Pref shares with Zambezi, and they actually, I think, got 4.4 billion in from it. So their balance sheet looks nice, and they needed money for developing the Booysendal asset over time. At the moment, it looks like not the greatest earnings potential from this company, but I think long-term wise, they got the prime asset.
Let's have a look at the share chart, because you can see it's been a bit more of a mixed picture. So it was looking a bit lame there towards the end of 2015, but it's just shot back up. And that's some quite big variation there. I mean, that's from the sort of low 20 rands a share all the way back up to 46 plus.
Yeah, it actually didn't go down as the other ones because everybody was expecting Booysendal to be the next big thing, and it's still there. They actually bought some property from Aquarius as well, which is close to that specific property, which is not bad for the long-term specs for them. So I think the net winner over the last 2 years in the platinum sector, because it's actually done nothing, it's been down and up again.
Fair point. I mean, that chart may not look like much, but it looks a hell of a lot better than some of the others.
Balance sheet strong, they'll be there when the platinum price starts going up again. And that's the main concern in the platinum industry, is who's going to be there when things do recover.
And Paul Dunn, who's an ex-Implats guy, is a very good operator and well regarded in the investment community. So, okay. Going to go hot or not on this one?
I'm going to go hot. We don't own it, but we've looked at it for quite some time, and we're actually feeling sad that we haven't bought it at lower prices. But I think it's still a hot.
Okay, I'm going to give it a pass just on the basis that it's a little bit smaller and a little bit more variable. I'd like to see some additional earnings growth out of this one before we go all lights and all systems go.